Hello, my name's Susanne Dansey and I'm Director of Purple Cow Ideas Management Limited. I'm based in the UK in the South East and I work quite frequently with the likes of AccreditUK and other resellers and members of the ICT channel, and I thought I would share with you 3 tips for you to prepare your businesses for next year. The first one is to ensure that you keep things simple and don't be afraid to ask the obvious. You'll find that the longer your business proposal, the greater the sign that you didn't understand everything from your initial meeting. So don't be afraid to go back to the customer, sit down and talk to them and make sure you don't have any red flags and that you make sure that you meet both parties' expectations. Don't forget that you're the professional as well, and our jobs are not to be under the desk cleaning out fans full of dust, but to become a trusted business advisor. And that takes me on to my second point, which is to be a trusted business advisor. And you may think you are one, but your customers may have another point of view on that. So look to what the customer is doing as a business and see how you can help them by dovetailing with their strategy. You may have a great technical solution that you think that everybody needs to be aware of, but what's important is that you build around them and they not build around you. And the third one is to play to your strengths, and that means that you have to take yourself to task and understand what you're not necessarily as good at and look to delegate those weaknesses and play to your strengths instead. And thinking beyond what you've been doing so far, you need to really look at the strategic partnerships that you're embracing and that you're encouraging. Look to people who are running partner programs that can support you, look to other businesses that run complementary products, and look for those people who are already reaching out to your existing customer base and see how you may be able to help them as they can help you. For example, accountants are typically that, and anybody else that are talking to the smaller businesses or the resellers that are in your network and in your industry. And that's really important, and particularly as AccreditUK is showing exactly how they are strategically aligning themselves and partnering with their own people who they work with. And I'm extremely privileged to have been asked to do this video, and in doing so I think it is a sheer recognition that AccreditUK are trying to do something different within the industry. I'm a firm believer here at Purple Cow about that there is a need for a paradigm shift in the industry, and I think AccreditUK is one of those purple cows, and it'll be very interesting to see what they'll be doing in the next few years. And because of that, I think it's important to understand really what Accredit could do for you. And by this, I think they and a few other very outspoken and entrepreneurial organisations are going to be there to help set the industry standard for our channel. It's been long overdue. We've had a few people try and unfortunately not succeed in the way that we had hoped, but now is a time for change. With services and cloud and a new way of working, it's time to up the ante and put in a new benchmark for us before we actually have something forced upon us.